So before I start my intro, I just wanted to have a quick chat. In case you guys did not know, YouTube has been making some changes. And in classic YouTube style, they have been trying to just discreetly shove it in there without us noticing. Luckily, Charlie, also known as Critical, has made 2 videos about this topic, and I am very happy about it because I did not know why I was getting demonetized so often. Particularly for The Witcher 3, I found about a third of my videos are being demonetized, even when I am blurring certain things that I have been told I should be blurring. So it turns out that they are cracking down on more gore and violence. They do not care what the medium is. It seems to be anything from static images to animation to gaming. They are pretty much treating it all the same. If it is quite gory, they do not like it. So I knew about hanging bodies as well as some extra gory things like dismemberment, so I've preemptively been doing either black and white or blurring things, but it seems like it might not always be enough. It also seems like they are cracking down on swearing, which if you have watched this channel for any amount of time, you know I do that a lot. I was gonna say I take pride, but that's not true. That's not the way I want to say this. I value the fact that I am as authentically myself as possible in these videos. I swear a lot in real life, and thus I swear a lot in videos. I blurt things out without thinking about it. I don't even realize what I'm saying half the time. But that's just how I am. It's a bad habit, sure. But I still do it anyway. Right now, the bots are being so aggressive that there are people who have auto captions on in which the auto captions thought they were swearing, but they weren't. So then they were getting demonetized. So it's being really, really aggressive right now. Hopefully they tweak that because I don't think, like, obviously that's a huge problem. Like, there's even family-friendly channels who have never sworn ever, and they are getting flagged. So I might try to be a little bit more conscious about the things that I'm saying. I don't want to, but that's kind of the reality right now, is I don't want to push anything if I'm already kind of getting hammered for gore. I have made it really clear that I have never intended on this channel being huge or making lots of money off it. Honestly, all I've been wanting is gaming friends that I've never had before and just building a community. But it is really disheartening to have a video, be really excited about it, and then to see it get demonetized and just not know why. Basically what they do is they say, oh, there's something in your video that's not suitable for ads or limited ads. So I have to sit here and go, okay, well, what is it? I have to think, did I not blur the bodies enough? Did I swear too much this time? Did Geralt, swing his sword and decapitate someone? And like, there's nothing I can do about that because that's Geralt. He's a witcher. That's what they do. So it's really frustrating to not know the reason behind it, and just have to kind of sit here and speculate and just be like, okay, well, I guess that sucks. Like, that's it. There's nothing I can do about it, really. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that if you notice some more aggressive editing or me trying to self-censor myself, it is because of that. I'm just trying to make the best of the situation, essentially. I'm definitely pretty frustrated about it. I'm sorry if you are too. It's honestly just all around a really crappy situation. I just don't think it's fair that YouTube is putting heavier restrictions on people, especially when there already is a YouTube Kids. But also because there is such a gray area with gore and violence, particularly in video games. Like, the way that it's worded in the thing, and I'll pop it up for you guys to see, it is so open to interpretation. Like, what is too much gore? What is too much violence? Like, we don't know. And I don't think they know either. So essentially bots are just seeing, oh, that's a lot of red. We're going to assume that it's a lot of gore. So we're just going to demonetize you right off. So, yeah, I rant over. I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because it just sucks. It's a crappy situation. I hope that they work on it and it gets changed because honestly, it's just pushing people away and it's super, super discouraging for someone as tiny as me. Anyways, I'm very sorry for taking up so much time. We will get into the intro now. Well, hi. My name is May and this is The Witcher 3 Part 7. So we finally ran into Triss. We met Triss at Novigrad and she is kind of in not the best space right now. She is working as a rat catcher, she's living in the slums, and it's kind of just all around a rough time for her. We did also end up going on a mini date with Kira, and she tricked us and stole the papers from that tower, which of course we knew she was going to do that. We did send her to Kaer Morhen, so hopefully we will see her later on. We are now supposed to go to a dream woman, I think, and she's gonna go into Geralt's dreams and try to figure out where Ciri is. I actually don't really remember this part at all, so I'm just ready to get into it. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's go.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed...
Really?
disturbances.
This doesn't seem like a very nice
fear the home
part
might
of
be
town.
haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
The worst part. Someone broke in and shat on the
Not interested
floor.
in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Thank you. Surprisingly nice
we're
of him.
already dependent on the black markets, economically.
Immediately got a loot. Candelabrum. Hello.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away.
Little godling. Who knew we'd see two so close together? Pretty sure they're quite rare. Oh.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
She's a very beautiful woman.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Let me take some cow's milk.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away.
How?
Leave it.
Get to the attic. Oh yeah, so I've always had my camera blocking the map. Do you guys care? Does it bother you at all? Because I guess I could move it to like
the next room's blocked.
bottom left corner. But yeah, so just let me know if it bothers you. I don't know. I didn't really think that it would be a big deal, but I just thought I would ask. Where are you, you little shit? Ooh, drawing of a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Oh, really good. Ooh, stout. Got some beer. I wonder what Geralt's favorite drink is. Dumpling. So much food in here.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
There's so much like good stuff in here. Not just crap. Okay. Is it just... It's not up here, right? No. Like 99% certain it isn't. This is just all... Yeah. Is it down beside her? So much food. Drowning in food. In cow's milk.
Put it down, please. There's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Is there a nursery around? Here. Did he not see the godling? He's not gonna call out for it? Find out why the door slammed shut.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Let's go find an oven.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
Probably
Leave it.
downstairs. Yeah, this would definitely be terrifying if you were like a peasant that didn't know things and you just hear giggling randomly. That's the entrance of the house, is it not? Is it down in the basement? Up. Fall down. Ah, it's huge. This is like a furnace.
Boo.
Did I scare you?
Cute little hat.
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Well, little Sarah, how about you go buzz off?
You're lucky.
Go find Johnny.
I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make
Come
everyone
on,
think
Sarah.
that.
Be
It
better.
was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
I mean, frick. I'm giving her a lot. You're frickin' welcome, Sarah. You owe me more than just waking up the dreamer. She's got this whole house to herself now. Forever. She should have just... I thought that they preferred being in the woods. You know? Like, I thought that was like their thing. But I guess there's a lot of benefits to living in the city. Oh well. Hey.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
So this guy let
The
her
work of a
have nightmares
godling.
for 3 days
She
and
made
didn't come
people
in and
believe
check
the
on
house
her?
was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Well, I'm gonna go straight there, so... Bye, Sarah, you little shit. Enjoy this huge house.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid!
He's already so
Oh,
successful.
well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Yeah. See? He just shrugged it off. Not a
Truth
big
is,
deal.
we're already...
There we go.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
I don't know which one would be the strongest. Saved her life? She was there when I died? Maybe.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yeah. Just keep talking about it.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
When we first met.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you.
Gives me chills.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yeah, I want to kind of go through
Yes.
them all.
No need to rush. We have time.
Helps with giving backstory.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment
I guess I
when
could have gone in
Yennefer first
order,
called
hey?
Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
May as well do one more.
I have more to
Give
say.
her the full picture.
Then please do.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
I wish instead of her asking every time, it just showed me the
Yeah,
options again.
There's something else.
I figure for people who haven't, well, it's a good reminder for me, but also for people who have never
They call Ciri
experienced
the
the
Lady
Witcher
of
series.
Space and
This
Time.
helps a lot.
Once I asked Yennefer why, she travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue.
She's
please.
reading me like a
Make
book.
yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be.
Very
Who
scanned.
could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
I mean, we know probably them, and then Dandelion would be
Yennefer
next.
wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found
Okay,
her.
never mind, Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
That one felt right, but then I was like, he wouldn't be her first pick. Oh, she's knitting. Let her go. I forgot how extra he is. The little sparrow. What does it mean?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Perfect for him.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
That was very helpful. Thank you. Thank you for sitting and just listening. Oh! I don't think you're supposed to be standing on that. But thank you for listening to us. So nice. Okay, let's skedaddle. Whoa! Anyone see that? It's really cool. Why do you have a name?
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Thank you. But why do you have a real name? I feel like that's... Same with you, Captain Wolverstone?
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
My Atropos and me. We're due to sail for
Atropos.
Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush.
Clearly not if you're willing just to tell me
Got
right to
any
my
coin?
face. Oh my god, 1,000?
Gotta get more coin.
You
I
sure
think
do.
I have
For I won't
500.
even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance.
Great.
Racial
That guy's sketchy as hell.
hygiene,
Is there any other options? We're not doing that anyway. Wait, no. We're doing this.
their personal hygiene.
Alright. Oh. Nidus?
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Good question.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Good chance.
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. I had time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Sure, but I won't do it right
Plan's
now.
crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you
It's
there.
pretty far away.
The Reapers.
And never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Can I get in? Oh. Oh, whoa.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
You vagrants! Get out of here.
Reminds me of our days of yore. Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Never left Bergen.
Told you to know.
Ever fight a witcher?
It's like a club.
We're leaving. Plow free.
Get out of here.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
I love
Training
him.
plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Well, this is super shiny, but I guess that's just our... No, it's not. This is what we want.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
I think I would be
It's his
like a
planner.
mead maker in this time. I'd just make alcohol. Make everybody happy.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, Geralt. Need to do a wee bit of tidying for I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Alright. Yeah, they really set up camp in here. Like, how long has he been gone? It looks like pretty set up in here.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Julian? Ladle. I'll take that ladle. What's... Is it in... Quest items. Dandelion's planner. Rosa veratra, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility. Why am I struggling? She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden-enclosed villa in Gildolf, Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf villa next to the morgue. Vespilla. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella. Though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. Oh my god. The Bits near Popper's Square. Ellie-Hall? A figure most rare, her nature dual, look deep into her eyes or be made a fool. Taylor's shop across from the tannery. So what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was seeing 10 women at once? Essentially? Okay, I guess we're going to Vespilla first. Vespilla. What an interesting name.
It's hard to light a pyre in this weather.
I just registered what that guy said. That's so terrible. Hard to burn people alive when it's raining.
Last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
That guy's shorts really threw me off. Do we fight this? I'm not giving... Oh, it turns out I have 200 coins. I didn't think I had that much.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Look at Geralt. So good at tricking people.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Well, I need something
out of kindness. You're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Geralt, right?
I took him out, alright.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying
Yeah, it's not
scoundrel.
me.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
No. Unfortunately, no.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome for protecting you.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
He has to be, like, amazing in bed or something because he is such... These women just take all of his shit and he treats them like garbage and just goes around and they still want him, I feel like, almost every time. He's magic, something's going on. Okay, Elihal. Elihal? I don't know. I don't know how I would say that.
You a refugee from Melon?
Welcome.
Oh, I remember you.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right
Elihal,
spot.
okay.
How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Ah. I love that
Any
he did
better?
this just for Geralt.
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Like, that makeup probably took a while to do. Geralt's just been standing here patiently.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
What a way to go out, honestly. I would be doing that too. We don't need to ask him why he dresses that way.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Didn't give me much, but...
nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Thanks for dressing up for me. That was nice stuff. Yeah, I can see him trying to convince Dandelion to have something a little bit classier. But Dandelion's he's gonna stick with his style.
Refugees
sorry. Let's see. Where are we going? Far. Oh my god, this is so far. The city is so freaking big. There's so much to do. Ooh, I should go get my hair done. Figure out what I want. I mean, oh shit.
Come on.
Oh no. Don't worry, you guys are saved.
On the guards.
Ham sandwich. Nice. Alrighty.
Oh!
Oh, sorry. There's just too many people. You have to. I gotta run into people. It's the only way to get around. Oh.
Look at that, just look.
Yeah, rooster.
I praise you with all
This
my
house, has it always been crooked? Of course not.
Help!
Built it.
Help!
What's wrong with you? Small
What
child?
happened, kid?
They...
What?
Hey, wait.
This is absolutely a trap. What a shithead. Yeah.
The grey git.
Grab it.
What a little
God!
sucker.
Help!
Leave it to me. God save
Oh god. Oh god.
Guards!
Oh my god.
Come on.
That person's just standing there. Like, you didn't think to run? Where's this little shithead?
God save me.
He run away? Guys, it's okay now. Don't worry.
It's morning.
I'm not the bad one. I know it seems like I am,
My Lebioda's wound.
but I'm not. It seems like it, but I promise you, I'm a good person. Okay, Marabella. Why are you so far away?
Arms for red, please, folk.
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more.
Oh, children. That child model,
Excuse me.
the one with the
I'm
mushroom
looking for
cut,
Marabella.
it's not great.
I am she.
Really ugly
Wait
child.
outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
Hey, that's
It
a little
won't
kid.
take long.
It's probably not. It's probably just the
Turns
same
out
model, but
he'll not come
My
after
uncle's
all.
in the circus.
Why not?
Because he can
A
swallow
rat
salt.
bit him,
Can you?
and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much.
I'm so sorry. I was
Don't
just trying to
die
get out of the
from
way.
rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough.
That's so
We're done for the day.
terrible that
Gather your
death
things
is
and
just
go
so
home.
common for these kids. Like, they're just like, yeah,
Wonder if the rat
you just
hunter will
stabbed
get
him right in
well.
the stomach and
Like
he's
as
dead
not.
now.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. And this one's got a fever.
Where are ya?
I realized I skipped Molly. Oh well.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
She could teach him, you know?
Thanks for your help.
Seems to be what she's
Farewell.
hinting at. It's okay, you're better off without him, probably. You need someone who can really tolerate him.
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
Excuse
You an
me.
elf?
Help! Save me!
There
I'm
we go.
dying. Non-human, are you?
I'm dying of poverty. Okay.
Just this morning,
This is the
my
nice
Greta
part of
came back from
town.
the market with news.
Ooh, there's a
mysterious murders
thingy
happening
right
in
there.
some house.
A barber.
Greta's got the imagination.
Let's go. Are you in here? Yeah.
Behave yourself. Do what you must.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors,
Oh, he knows how to
knives,
bow.
ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
I don't know what I want to do because I actually like his beard, so. And I think I like it the way it is. Long and loose, not too long. I'm between these two. Let's see what this looks like. It sucks that you have to buy before you know what it looks like. Oh no. 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 I might be spending money just to put it back the way that it was. He looks like Fabio. Let's do it for a while, but I think we'll probably have to go back to half up, half down. What about beard? Full beard trimmed short. I don't know if that's what I have right now. Let's see. It looks like he's ready to like stab me. Okay, so it's trimmed shorter. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of this hair.
So long.
It's not my favorite, frankly.
A drifter in from Temeria.
Where? This person is right here, Molly.
You'll see.
Oh, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Oh. Wow, this is a really nice place. It's
This
giving
baronet's love lets them
soccer mom.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Okay, that was rude.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep?
Oh.
Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Met Voris and Vizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Ooh, this is the horse racing. Yeah, I'll find my way.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, I'll meet them later. Because I do want to get a new saddle for Roach. That's basically the easiest way. I can't handle this hair. I thought I could, but I can't. It just doesn't do it for me. Hi, sir. I was just here. Can you for free, maybe?
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
Okay.
Need a trim.
Think you could manage? Like, it looks like his. Almost. Why does it look better when he's sitting here than it does when he's, like, out and about? I don't like the ponytail. Yeah, I don't think I like anything except for the classic. I just can't help, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so we'll just keep it like this.
So long.
I don't know why I have to take my top off. I guess it's just because, like, the excess hair can go all over.
Sorcerer's blood, of course. Yes, definitely, of course. You expect me to
So
believe
that was really
But he said the temple
far.
guard interrogated him.
But we can talk to Rosa.
That's what he said.
How do I
No loitering round here.
see? Where is Rosa? Straight ahead.
Listen, there's more. The word is, she's not his daughter at all.
Every time I hear something of the sort, I cannot help thinking there could very well be time for a change of scene.
Gossip.
Could be.
The opium of the masses.
Rosa?
Driving in slippery the bugger as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall. What do you want?
You trying to intimidate me? It's not gonna work. They won't believe the cook thing. I
Want to
doubt.
see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you.
Striker?
But she's not showing any symptoms
striker.
yet, so I venture you're
Invalid.
not needed. On your way now.
I really don't think they would have believed the cook. I think they would have denied me regardless. I literally have swords on my back, and I look like
rumors.
Ew. So snotty, it's disgusting.
I say, I'm curious what my
Do I
wife
get
would say
in?
about that.
I really can't get in. Oh, this is so pretty. Wow. Oh. Wow, I was just like admiring the area. That's funny. Okay. We're gonna make it in. Please let me up. Do not kick off. Oh. God. Geralt. Sometimes he doesn't listen. Rosa, I have come to see you.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room.
Yeah,
I
that's
shall
me.
join him shortly.
I'm Frederick.
My lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus,
Girls
we've hired a witcher.
standing there.
Take
yeah.
him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Stick my tongue out at him. Mhm. Thank you.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Great. Would love that.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
Who are you? Mumbling to yourself over there, butler. Okay, I'll follow you. Hurry up. Now she's gonna use me to practice on.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, look at me. Oh, he looks good in that white shirt. Not the pants, not as much.
You'll never learn.
I mean, that's what she's here for. She's here to learn.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one?
Wow, she's really talking smack. As I'm whacking her in the face.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Oh my gosh, she's all
I'm
dirty
not actually
already.
your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Yeah, this is like her
Am
twin
I
sister
imagining
or
things?
something?
Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already
Sorry?
admitted
I
you're
just
not
noticed
here to
it.
give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay, you want to get beat again?
Rat it!
Hey!
You're quick!
I know I am. Okay, I'll let you get a few shots in.
What? Lost your nerve?
This is just not fair. Oh, wow. That was pretty good.
Stop flaunting and fight! Yeah!
Look at her go. Right in the face. This would still not feel great.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly
I'll
refuse
say yes,
a request
but
from a lady.
Only because
What
she's...
are you two lovebirds
There we go.
whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
The
Rosa,
aging
I had the
bard.
best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
I don't know.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
It's a cool dress.
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Guys, I think we need some family therapy
Pleasure,
or something.
But I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you,
I assume I
Master
get paid
Witcher.
for that. She wants to sleep with me. I can feel it. Edna's not happy. Why don't you guys style your hair differently? No? You want to look the exact same? I feel like that's not very common for twins. Alright. Now we have to go to the horse races. It's really cool armor. Wait, why do they have... Is this not Nilfgaardian armor? I mean, I know that... Oh, she's practicing by herself. I know that, obviously Novigrad is supposedly... doesn't pick a side, but Radovid is pretty much the guy in charge here.
Nothing as much as that.
Can I leave? Where do I leave? Why were they over here in the first place? She was just chilling? I assume I could leave from the front. This is a really nice area.
One false move and you will regret it.
Can I just... Up? Oh my god! Wow! I almost... Were you impressed? I hope you were. Okay, let's go see the Baroness. It's real stormy. We're gonna go horse racing in the thunder and lightning.
Sick of it.
Lost your hair lately?
Where are you? Oh, they're up there. How do I... Whoop! No, I can't make it. How do I get up there? Stairs in the back? Oh yes, I see. Smart.
Soothing. The scent of the freshly cut lawn.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
The
Mary.
races are a privilege. We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
His voice is so
I guess
funny.
so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Cahir.
Gray's a nice color. For horses too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And
Right on
Bay
cue.
hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle.
Now I'm
Made in
stressed
Nilfgaard
I'm not gonna
proper of
win.
beautifully tanned leather.
Fine.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Zakarian, the Bay. Yeah.
Heard tales of Zericanian horses.
Zericanian?
I'll ride the bay.
I'll
Close
not
enough.
ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
That's weird, because he was like, oh, Nemrod's the best one. But then he's picking the other one to ride. Interesting.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Let's go!
Come on, Witcher!
I get worried about my stamina. I know this horse's stamina is supposed to be good, but I don't actually know if any of these horses are different, or if it's just for the thing, you know? It's telling me I can go another way. He's right on my butt.
I adore the speed, the rush.
Move it!
Ah! I let him get way too far ahead.
Come on,
Shit.
Witcher! Let's see what you're made of.
Giddy up.
Don't spare the horse!
I'm gonna block him. Ooh yeah, got it.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every
Sorry,
horse is a
Nimrod
roach, you
didn't
carry
win.
yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Thank you.
That is yours.
Yes, superior.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her.
It's not very nice.
And you must find us when you're
I don't
ready to
think portly
return
is a
to
nice
Novigrad.
word.
We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well, another freak.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Hey Molly. Did you see my race? Did you like it?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call
She's
me
very
Geralt.
pretty.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
The worst.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
I can't.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Oh, do I be me? She seems like such a nice girl. I feel bad.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself.
Molly.
Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters.
She's not the brightest
Maybe
light
they've
bulb.
different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew.
Yeah.
Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light
But
of the moon.
he's using your money.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
So
Thanks,
sorry.
Molly.
I hope you move
Wait.
on.
Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
I want to read, let's look back at what he's said about each. Oh crap. Did I give it to her? That sucks. I wanted to read about what he was saying about each girl, because I forgot already. Because he said one of them was dumb, and I feel like it's her. I feel bad. Why is... It says consult with Zoltan, but then there's a little thing on the map here. What's going on up here? Talk to you again? Oh, return on my own or go with them. Why does it matter? I guess I'll go with you guys.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
It's weird because he was like not very nice when we first met, and he's still pretty pretentious, but I guess he's cool.
Gladly.
Cool
It's a
with
long
us.
way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Is this... Oh no. Is this like an escort instead of like me just showing up with them? Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. I was worried that I locked myself in something. Well, that's nice. It's much preferable than me trapezing around. Traipsing, I think is the word I meant. Traipsing through the woods.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Oh. Got me back here. Let's go see... Oh, let's see Zoltan. I wonder how he fared. It's funny, because there's such a variety of people that he was with. He really does not care. He'll just be with whoever wants to be with him. Oh, sorry. See, it's so interesting. So I had killed some of Horson's henchmen. But then sometimes they're not aggro. It just depends, I guess, if they're like robbing someone or something. I don't know. We will have to deal with him at some point. Shady individual. I wish I had a cloak.
So, how you go with this? I was having a bit out of my own business when suddenly up he pops and hails me. Had a profitable case of leprosy one minute. Next thing I know, I'm bankrupt with no means to earn me livelihood.
Better luck, man. The beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
What's more, the horse son steal young'uns.
Yes, steal them and subject them to vile torture till the
So this is what the peasants and everything are listening to. Basically just full slander about any magical being. Or any different race. So that's like elves or dwarves and stuff. It's terrible.
Monsieur Zoltan, you old... What's this?
Oh.
Haven't even drunk her water.
Oh,
Naughty
hello.
bird. Now repeat. Say... Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? Got to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
Anyone with a pulse.
Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
All right. Let's grab a beer. Some brewskis. It's a big place.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Wow, what an outfit. It's a pretty loot.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee. My dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream.
It's hitting Geralt right in the feels.
And twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Whoa. It's getting heated.
To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Getting everybody emotional. So that song kind of has some things about Yen and Geralt that haven't been talked about in the game yet, so I'm just going to leave it, because it'll get explained as we kind of further dive into their relationship. Hey, is that her? Elsa?
I know him!
It is.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
They were beating me up.
I've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some
Yeah.
die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
What is Elsa doing here anyway? Don't you have an inn to run?
Music.
God.
Cultural
What are you doing all the way over
capital of
here?
The world? The fuck it is.
I mean, I like stood up for her too.
Permits me.
I'm not the one that was slamming her head into the freaking bar.
This here's Priscilla, known also as Caladetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Well, that's gonna be suspicious. I follow
There a
her right
reason
after.
for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Shit up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made to wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. The attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. And be in deep then.
I don't know if I know Zoltan's voice actor, or if he just sounds incredibly familiar to me. I watched the Outlander series and everybody's Scottish, and he sounds so similar to one of the actors, but I kind of doubt it's probably not him. But it's been bothering me because every time he talks I'm like, oh, he sounds exactly like this person. Yeah.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am
Music.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
I shall.
I've got bugger all to
Next
do
time,
here.
though.
Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Nice to see you, Zoltan. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for next time. We can go see all the gang members, which is always fun. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. You could have clicked on any video, but you clicked on mine, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.